Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna make dissolving effect. So I'm just gonna delete the default cube. Delete. Okay. And now let's add a plane. Let's make it bigger. Now let's add a cylinder to make the glass. And let's move it upwards so it's not halfway under the ground. Now let's go to edit mode. Select face mode and select the topper face and make it a little bit bigger, not too much, this much. Then you have to make an inner circle by pressing I and then moving your mouse towards it and this much. And then you just need to extrude downwards till this much. I think that's better. I'll make it smaller a little bit. Okay, that's better. And now let's make the materials for this. Also, you can shade the smooth, and that doesn't even look good. So you can just go to this shade smooth area and press auto smooth. Now it will look better than that. Now let's go to the shading. And now add a new material. Actually, I'm just gonna make the material for the ground first. Just gonna make it black. Without this picture, without this roughness, with roughness. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. Now let's make the material for the glass. I'm just going to move this aside. And now let's add the transparent BSDF and then place it here. And now let's add a mix shader. Search mix, and then I'm not this. Mix shader and just put it here. And now take this and put it here and nothing happens. So you have to go here in this materials thing at the last and then change the blend mode from opaque to alpha blend. And you can also turn this back face curling so it looks better now. And here you can change it to alpha clip, the shadow mode. Okay, and if you want, you can make it a little bit more transparent. I think this much is enough. And you can add less roughness, more specularity, a little bit of metallic, not too much. Not too much. Like somewhere like this. And the specularity full. That looks like a good glass. And now let's make the water that will go inside it. I'm gonna add another cylinder. Move it up. And let's go to edit mode with this. And the bottom part, just going to make it smaller. Like this much. And then move it up that much. And the top part, also I'll just move it a little bit down. Like till here. That's better. Let's exit the object mode. And now let's give it the water material. So I'm just going to take the glass material we made and just click this icon here, right next to the material, this tool. Just click on it. So we made a new material that we made a copy of this material. And we're just simply going to change the color here to a slight blue. So it looks like water. Okay, so now let's make the tablet. So I'm just going to add another cylinder and move this a bit more higher. And now let's make it thinner. So you can just press S and then press Z. Then you can scale it on the Z axis. And I think this much is better. A little bit more. That much. And now to make it look like a tablet, I'm just going to make an inner circle again and then just going to extrude it a little bit downwards. So it looks like a tablet a little bit. Also at the other side, just going to do this and then going to extrude it a bit. Okay, that looks like a tablet now. Okay, let's also make it a little bit smaller so it's not at the same size of this glass. Okay. So let's start making the material. So I'm just going to click new material. And here, just going to move to the side. Okay, and now let's add the same search mix shader. And now let's add the transparent BFDS. That thing. And just put it here and put this right here. And now over here, let's go here. And now let's add what is that? Mapping. Yeah, mapping. This thing. Okay. And now let's add, now you have to go to edit, preferences, and go to add-on and type node. And you have to have this node Wrangler ticked. Okay, so now click on this and press Control T, and then you'll get these stuff. Okay, so I already have this mapping texture here, so I'll just delete the one here. So we need this for the tablet to dissolve, and it's going to dissolve from this side to here. So we need to say like from where it will start and where it will end. So I don't think I need this. And let's just drag this here. And let's add a noise texture here. And I don't need it here. Wait. I need it in the object right here and to the vector. And now let's add a noise texture. Noise texture and just put it here. Okay. And now you have to add a mix, just a mix, not a mix texture, just mix. And put it right here. And I'll put this object in the B here. And now we have to add this gradient texture and just put it here. And then take this vector and put it in this vector. And now let's just take this here. Okay, here. And now let's put this color into the principal BFDS color, BFD, B, whatever. Okay, so after that, we have to also add one from here to this area. Why is it not zooming? Okay, now that's zoomed into this FAC thing. And here, and you can already see that this the kind of dissolving thing has come. If you just do this, you can see that this kind of effect happens, but then it just becomes black here and gray here. Okay. So you can also change the scale down so it looks a bit more smaller. Okay. Okay, I think that much is enough. I can also add the details of this of the noise texture mode. The scale. This is perfect. Distortion. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we have to now add a color ramp. Color ramp and just put it there. Wait for it to load. Okay. And okay, so I think we should change the tablet to blend alpha blend or not alpha blend. I think yes, alpha blend and alpha clip here. Now let's see how it works by dragging this. Okay. Right. Okay, so okay, that's better. And also I'll just enable this so it doesn't look like that. Okay, I think it should be alpha hash. Hashed. Okay, now let me check. Make this okay. This is more better. How should I change the color? Right. Okay, now I can change the color. We just need to put the black side here and the white here. Okay, now that looks better. If we drag this completely, it becomes completely transparent. If we make this full, it looks like that. Okay, that's good. And now let's add rigid body to that. So let's go to not here, the physics tab and add rigid body. This is going to be active. It can be this thing itself. Now let's go to the cup and also add rigid body here and passive. So this tablet won't go through it. So now let's see how that works. Okay, so the coin just gets on top of this cup. So what we have to do is select the cup, and instead of this, you have to select mesh. So now the collider is now a mesh. So let me just make the animation. Okay, start again. And now it will fall inside the cup, just like that. Okay. And let me, okay. So now let's go to the animation and just make it rendered mode here and normal mode here, this shaders mode. And now I also need the shaders, so let me just not like that. Okay, now here let's select the shader editor Okay, so this one. So at the beginning of the animation, this in the mapping node, you have to make this full, like this much. Okay, and now let's just keep your mouse pointer here and plus I. Now you added a keyframe there, and now go to the end where the tablet gets into the bottom of this. Okay, right somewhere over here maybe, or starting from here, 30. And now let's put this to completely empty like that. Okay. Actually, when it's here, this is supposed to be full. So let's add a I there. Just put your mouse pointer here and press I. So we added a keyframe here. And now let's, after some frames in the 60th frame, 60, I'm just going to make it empty like that and press I, adding a keyframe. Now let's see how that looks. So our tablet falls there, and after some time we'll just go, but that's too fast. So let me make this at 80. Actually, here I'm just going to delete the keyframe and then put it to frame 80. And now press I. Now let me see. It will be a little bit more slower. It is good. Okay, I forgot to make this to completely empty. Okay. Now press I. And now let's see how it is. So the tablet falls in, and after some time it just goes. Okay, that's good. And now after that, let's make the bubbles. So let me just go to the last frame here. And now let's go to the this particle tab, and then click on this plus sign to add a particle system. It's going to be emitter, and the starting can be when the tablet falls. When the tablet falls, like from here, it can start. So let's make the starting frame from 50, and then after the tablet is gone, just right here somewhere, here 70. It's gonna set it to 70 frame there. Okay, and now it just goes downwards like that. So let's make it go upwards. So go to the not here, this force field settings, another field weight settings, and in the gravity, let's just make it 0. So the particles will just raise up. Okay, now I'm going to start this from the beginning. When it falls, okay, it's like an explosion, which is not what I want. Let's add a wind force underneath this. So let's add not mesh, force field, wind. Put this down here. Okay, now let's see how it is. Okay, still that's a lot of particles. Let me make the strength of this more. Where is it here? So the strength can be something like 4. Okay, 4 might be good. Okay, so now let's check it. Okay, a little bit more. I think I'll make it 7. How much is 7? Okay, still not enough. What if I make it 11 or 14 or 13? Might be good. 13 might be better. Um, it's still going out of the glass a little bit. So I think I'll have to make it 16. Um, okay, fine. 20. I'll add 20. And now it should be better. Okay, and now we have to change the lifetime of this. Oh, where's that tablet? Okay, let me just put it at the starting. And the lifetime should be, where's the part? Okay, so the lifetime here has to be something like 5 and 5, 45, 5. Okay, and now let's check how it is. Well, that's not how I want it. Make it something like 10. And I'll also decrease the number. It's too much. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, I think the level is a little bit. I'll make it 8. Now let's see how it is. Okay, I think that's better. And let's make the number a little bit less, like 500. Around 500 should be good. Okay, not 500, more. 300 should be better. Yeah, this is better. And now let's make the particles into an actual bubble. So let's just add an mesh UV sphere. And let's put it under the level, under this ground. Okay, and let's also shade smooth so it looks very smooth. And now let's go to the shading. Okay, and now let's add not the black one, the glass kind of one here. Okay, so again, just press this icon of this 2 icon. So we just made a copy and use everything over here. So we just need to add more metallicness, something like that much. I think that looks like a bubble a little bit. Um, the roughness can be okay. And I think this is better. So now let's go to this particle system and go to the particle properties and then go to the render and render as it should be an object. And here you just need to select that object. Wait. Okay, select this bubble. Okay, so let me just go to layout, do it. Okay. Okay, so render as an object here. Okay, now let's check how it is. Okay, that looks good. If you want, you can make them a little bit bigger. I'll just make them a little bit bigger. Okay. Select this particle system. Okay. And there's that scale. Okay, scale not that much, something like this much, and random scale can be, yes, that much. Right. Okay, this much. I think that's better. And now let's set up the camera. I want the camera to be on. So I'm just going to rotate that way like this, and then move it somewhere up here, and a little bit of top view right here. Okay, now let's restart the animation and see how it is. Okay, and that's it. If you like this video, please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching. And you can also add a light here.